Hi, I'm Sean from Better HR. So I'm joined with HR and employment law expert Weta Beckley. So we've got a few laws from 2023 I think are important, and we have some laws from 2024, some that have passed, some that are pending,
Yes.
but we'll sort of go through each one and sort of break it down.
Sure.
So the next one, which got a lot of feedback at the time, and I won't use the sort of confusing title that sort of was associated with the time, but it's really around equal pay for labour hire workers. So this was sort of around December 2023. So this was around, what sort of was involved with.
I think one of the things that was highly highlighted in the media was same job, same pay, and what that meant, and which essentially meant that, according to the media, that if you have the same job as person B, you must be paid the same pay.
It certainly sounds like it. Same job, same pay. Logically, to me, sounds like I drive a truck, you drive a truck. Why don't we pay the same amount of money?
Correct.
I'm a nurse, you're a nurse. Same amount of money.
Correct. But that's not the reality, is it, Sean? Because
Far from it.
we have different experiences. We have different specialities. It might be the same job, but we might be specializing in something different. So,
And it had nothing to do with general employment.
correct.
It was
did
all to
not.
do with labour hire and people using labour hire to bypass putting people as full-time employees and
Correct.
hopefully paying someone else to,
Correct.
bypass some of those conditions.
Absolutely. It was more targeted for those businesses that engage labor hire employees. When you engage a labor hire employee, you're not the employer. The labor hire company is the employer, and you engage them to bring their employees to your company. So what happens is that those labor hire companies would definitely underpay their employees significantly compared to what an employer would be paying their employee. So this law was to bridge that gap between someone performing the same role as a labor hire employee and as an employee of a company. So if John is doing the same job, being paid $31, and Adam is doing the same job, paying $20 an hour, there's that gap there that needed to be filled. So this law is what does that, fills that gap in, that they're able to be paid what the company would be paying its own employees for the same job that is being done. Yeah.
Yeah, because this sort of happened around a lot of those larger organisations having complex pay discussions that were stalled
Correct.
and then using labour hire to bypass the system,
Correct.
terminate large numbers of people and then
Correct.
rehire them down the street under a different company.
Correct.
Hence why it sounds like quite a reasonable piece of legislation,
Correct.
but just very badly marketed.
Absolutely. Same job, same pay, but just in a different context.
Yes.